Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day, maybe for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and we are here with a April to August of 2024 update for the channel. Yes, I'm doing 5 months this time instead of 4 because, well, I discounted it last time. And, anyways, let's get on with this. I'm actually very tired at the moment. So, we have a few things to talk about, and let's just get started. So, finish series. It's been a long time since I've gotten to say that. We've actually managed to complete a couple of series, and that being Graveyard Keeper and Greedfall. Both of them are finally done, though it won't be the last time they have graced the channel. They, of course, will be coming in a 100 days or a long play format. I think Greedfall will probably be a long play and Graveyard Keeper 100 days. But that's all far, far in the future, because, by God, I got a lot planned. Anyway, yeah, I just said that, so. By the end of the year, there will be more games joining them in the Finish catalog as well, which is quite exciting, because I don't think I've had any of my games actually complete in a long time. Just much needed. Anyways, talk about the normal series for starting with RimWorld. 1.5 and the Anomaly DLC is coming. I'm sure, as some of you may be aware, and maybe even watched those videos that I covered of the previews so far. Which unfortunately means they'll need to put every series currently going on in 1.4 on a pause. Actually, completely shut down by that. And we'll be starting brand new saves. So far, I've got 2 in mind, although I actually have technically 3. A vanilla with all the DLC series and maybe a mod to add in some additional music because, you know, a little bit of extra music doesn't hurt. And a modded series. City Builder series will be ending, but the concept, in addition with all my ideas for the city and specific Xenotype creations, will carry forward into the new world, which by that I mean new update. And a possible 3rd series might spawn. Okay, I had made this at the time that I wasn't sure, but yeah. Anyways, you can ignore that top one. The vanilla / DLC series will be starting on the day that 1.5 update is released, and we'll have an initial 31-day runtime going to the standard once a week on Sundays, which is when I normally have my RimWorld after the fact. And City Builders 2.0, okay, I've already mentioned that. I'll mention that a little bit later as well. Stardew Valley, we have the 1.6 update to look forward to, which actually has came out since I've made this. And it's probably going to extend the series by quite a fair bit. I don't know everything that's in it. All I know is that it added in a lot more achievements. Oh, I'm going to be racking my brain trying to get through all of them too. Also still trying to put together the secrets of Ginger Island / Fern Island / Volcano Island, whatever it's called, which is what's currently keeping us from getting to the 100% completion since I'm still stuck with those gem birds at the moment. I'm hoping to be finished the series by the year's end with this game. For Prison Architect, returning game with a neat concept for the series, which is multiple prisons. Basically, I'm going to be running several bases / prisons with some variety between them. For instance, I have an island-bound base with low threats from most of the DLCs, a desert plot one with some medium and some disabled features, and a lunar base with a zombie issue and massive infestations as the theme. Super excited for that one. Honestly, that's been going pretty alright, except for one of them that, well, that'll be a problem for me to worry about later in the week because, quite frankly, I'm a bit too tired to record any more of it today. Anyways, Age of Empires 2 is still going along well, nothing's new with there. I finally got Mass Recall going. It took me long enough to do that, and I plan on finishing both of them within the year. Dragon Age 2, haven't started uploading anything, at least at the time of the writing. By now, actually, I have uploaded part of the return that I plan on making. And if I were to put myself, I think if I'm recalling the quest line correctly, I think I got 2 to 3 more in the main, and a few side quests left to go, but we're making progress, and we're getting there. And I had a little trick that I was implying with this. While still on Nightmare mode, so I haven't downgraded at all, because that would be admitting that the game has won, and I'm not about to do that. By banking potions after each mission or after a collection run in the hub areas, the game will be giving me a lot more in the loot tables. And if I can keep doing that, I can keep getting a lot more potions banked up, as well as a lot of money from that. No idea when I'm going to officially start this back up, as in I'm now recording a full episode of Brand New, which will start with the Mark of the Assassin DLC, because I think the extra levels and potential DLC gear that we're going to get is going to be pretty helpful against the Era Shock. But it will be... Now, I'm thinking I'm probably going to have one more episode ready for catching back up by next week. I can't actually get anything ready to go for this week because I don't have enough. And then afterwards, I think it'll be the Mark of the Assassin. But regardless, I'm hoping to finish this up before the end of the year. Maybe before the 2nd, 3rd of this year. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I have to wait and see. Civilization 4, Cavemen to Cosmos, still plucking away at this one. Problem, it's more for me. There's a lot of editing work and a lot of footage that is ready to go. I just need to cut through it. Timing can be a bit of an issue, but that's more of a me thing. And honestly, I have no idea when this series is going to end. Because as of right now, I have proven that, well, at least on what I got uploaded, I have proven that I can't win the game via domination or via excuse me. Via the, I guess, yeah, domination. So the only thing I could think to do is either I make everybody on effectively the same team as myself, although I don't think that will work because other civilizations will eventually break down into smaller civilizations, and then trying to get them under my control is just a nightmare. So, honestly, I think at this point is the only thing, I got 2 outs for this right now. The first one is, as you can see, going for the Mastery Victory, which requires me to get all the way down the tech tree, and I think a couple of the things, or I conquer the entire world and make it to where I'm effectively the only player left exist on the world map. That would be very difficult in of itself. And it might end up resulting with I have to go conquer basically the ocean as well and position troops on every single tile to prevent barbarians from spawning in. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea how to win this at this point. I don't know how to score victory, and I don't want to end it prematurely unless crashing makes it a problem, but I haven't really been encountering that as of late. Oh, yeah, I've also said that. It could be made much easier if we have total control over the world. Oh, yeah. Dean Co-op series, still uploading with this one, still have everything finished. Just some spoilers for this. The next game I'm going to be doing with Dean, or I have done with Dean, is Orcs Must Die 3, a game that Dean really loves, and quite frankly, I've enjoyed a lot of it as well. Star Sector and Star Deus. I don't think I, oh yeah, I did one. So, Star Sector is coming along pretty nicely, despite the setback in I couldn't... my original plan to invade the Lego Infernalis was going to fail. Badly. So... once we got enough resources pulled together and a third and more standardized fleet to add, the plan is going to be, well, we'll commence. And how I plan on doing that is, if you haven't seen any of the videos, I'm going to conquer a planet inside their home system, just an unoccupied planet, and from there it'll be a staging ground to be able to go out and attack. Effectively, I can have my fleets try to draw the ire of some of their other fleets, and hopefully this will give me enough time to be able to go up to the planets, conquer them, get out, and take minimum damage from the minefields surrounding their the planets. But afterwards, everything should kind of fall into place. The Infernalist gets eliminated. We incorporate the Kingdom of Terra into our empire, and by that I mean we take a few planets and then force them to alliance with us, effectively making them a quote-unquote vassal. Do the same thing with the Iron Shell, and in the process Hegemony gets destroyed. Same with the 9th Battle Group, and the remaining factions in the system added to our empire one by one, and all bounties completed. I don't think the mod, from what I've seen, I don't think the mods are going to allow us to go to another universe. So we'll have to be satisfied with being the effective ruler of this sector, which I'm hoping will just start to make things nice and easy after that point. Which one is this? Oh, it's Minecraft track. Anyways, Stardust will be making a return for a time on Sundays. Likely, no, it hasn't yet, and I don't know if it's going to. To be honest, I'm not sure if it's going to. At all. Until RimWorld has been updated. After that, no plans or promises. I'm probably not bringing Stardust back, so probably the last time I talk about it. Skyrim Oblivion. Hopefully, given a few more episodes, we'll be getting to the point of finishing off the guilds we're currently in before going on to the Imperial Arena, Dark Brotherhood, Daedric Shrines, and other miscellaneous quests. The main quest line completion in Shivering Isles will follow afterwards. Currently, I'm almost finished with the Mages Guild, and then I gotta get the Thieves Guild and the Fighters Guild to kind of catch up a bit more on that. So that's where I'm at with that game. Oh, and there's also the Rangers Guild that I'm just gonna complete at my leisure. Skyrim, haven't worked on that. That's probably going to be a summertime project. Alright, new series and planned series. Despite wanting to reduce the amount that I'm going to do, I've got plenty more in the chamber. I don't think I can stop, though. I really don't think I can stop. Every time I go, oh, yeah, I want to reduce the amount, I go, oh, I want to play this. But hopefully, with several series ideally ending this year, I'll be able to get to them. Most of these will be taking over for some of the soon-to-be ending series. Some might even be going up alongside other series. Without further ado, here they are. Cursed Crew, which has already been going on, as you may have seen. I plan on playing as much of it as I can for the time being, and eventually going back to it as more updates are released. Currently, there are 7 ships in the game, with 4 of them being locked behind certain feats, and I'll be playing each ship at least twice. So currently, I haven't unlocked any new ships, though I shouldn't say I came close. I came nowhere close to unlocking one. We have to defeat a boss in order to unlock one of them. And that's going to be a feat easier said than done. So hopefully, my next run, I can get the next ship going. And from there, then I have to start sort of planning how I want to get the other ships. Another one, from what I can remember off the top of my head, is 5 schematics. That shouldn't be too difficult. I think I got 2 the last run, so hopefully we can stop at a place and buy the schematics. I don't know if we can, but that'd be ideal if we could buy the schematics, and from there we get the 5 we need for the ship, and then I figure out what the other 2 achievements are, or the other 2 unlocks are. Modern Minecraft, not just 1, but 2 series with 2 separate mod packs. First one will be a collection of mods of my own. I didn't make the mods, but just the collection of mods I've put together, which is going to be a massive castle and town build, and heavy on exploring around once we can without the risk of dying to dragons, dimensional bosses, or any other unknown dangers. All in hardcore mode. And there's probably gonna... I won't spoil it, but I probably am going to be adding a few more mods into it because I noticed that the Abnormals team has been hard at work updating everything to 121.1. So we'll be able to put those to work as well. The second is going to be using Speeve's mod pack. I believe it's called Epoch Runner. We'll be going through the Industrial Era, Nuclear Era, Space Era, and Interstellar Era while building a massive factory, getting very deep in technology, and surviving against they who shall not be mentioned. I refuse to mention them because the more you mention them, the worse they'll probably be. This is not going to be in hardcore mode, though. I'll lose that world really quick. And I'm doing something a little cheeky. I've given myself a 10-episode head start. 10-episode each head start. That way I can get some of it recorded, ready to go for now, and start releasing in either May or June. I've already got 3 episodes of each, I think, recorded. I just need to edit it down and get them ready to go. But hopefully I'll be crafting some better thumbnails and some intros and outros based on the footage that I will have by the time this is slated to be released. So there's that too. RimWorld Medieval playthrough. I may have been misleading earlier, as I do have one playthrough idea that I've been wanting to do, a modded medieval playthrough with the victory condition being via royalty, either vanilla or modded. And in addition to the standard medieval sort of theme, I might throw in a couple of fantasy elements, and as previously hinted at, vanilla factions expanded Empire. Though that being said, I'm hopefully going to avoid using the weapons and all the other nice gadgets that come with the Empire. As is with traditional RimWorld lore, it's going to be on a planet where the Empire happens to be the most technologically advanced people, so of course they're going to have all the fancy stuff, and we're going to try and limit ourselves to not using that. I might use some of the fancy swords and maybe have a royal pawn carry, like I said, a cataphract armor or the like, because that would make sense if we get high enough in the rank that it's, hey, if the Empire, the vanilla faction's expanded empire would have a vested interest in trying to keep one of the royal court members alive, so especially one high up in the chain. So it would make sense that they would want that pawn to have a high up armor. But we'd only be limiting ourselves to one, and make sure not to make him too overpowered with it. This will require waiting around for a time until the mods I want for this have been updated, but once they are, I might start it up immediately afterwards, or it'll wait a little bit afterwards. And the quote-unquote new series, which is the RimWorld City Builders 2.0, I've kind of already touched bases on this earlier, with a big point being I might not go nearly as overboard with salvaging the cities that I did with the first city, which was I was attempting to rip out the floorboards at one point. We're not going to go that far down the rabbit hole for salvaging. We won't take apart every single building, just some of the resources I think would be pretty useful before moving on to the next city. Obviously, with a bigger crew and ships to be able to travel to and from. I will eventually be doing that, but that's all future down the road. And also, I'm really hoping that we have Vanilla Factions Expanded Megacorp come out mid-series in that to add on to what we could build in the city, because rereading some of the infographics for that the team had gone over before, everything before 1.5 and Anomaly started coming out. I'm quite excited for it. And like with the Medieval series, this too will start up once the mods I desired have been updated. It won't be a complete one-to-one for the mods that we used in the previous, but it'll be a close one. I'll have one more episode for this this coming Sunday as sort of a farewell goodbye to it. It won't be a very long episode, just to, farewell, so long, Adidas, and goodbye to all the people that we had there, and see them in the next, or hopefully we'll see some of them in the next series. New series, Pow World. I've been playing a fair bit of this game, and I've quite enjoyed it. I know the hype for the game has died down a fair bit, but would still like to do a playthrough of the game. Maybe even have some server time as well. And with the new, it might get a resurgence with the new boss update coming out eventually. There's a trailer for it up on Steam. It honestly looks very laggy, but it does have me quite excited. And might also get a co-op series later down the road. But as of now, I think I'm going to start this up sometime in April. Which is crazy enough for me to say because, well, I have so much that I still want to do, but I've been playing a fair bit of it recently on my off time, just as a way to relax and wind down for the night. And gotta admit, I'm really enjoying it. I've probably maybe about half the levels. I think of that level 20, 30, or close to 30. And I've seen a fair bit, so yeah, there's still quite a bit that I don't know. Anyways, what is playing right now? We'll switch this over to a different track. Anyways, Dragon Age Inquisition. Same thing as last time. It'll be taken over for Dragon Age 2, blah blah blah. It'll be on Nightmare difficulty with some of the extra challenges. Not sure if I'm going to run it alongside Dreadwolf Rises anymore. Mainly because I think that game's going to come out and it's not going to be very good. So it might be one of those ones where I go, yeah, I'll wait for it to come down a little bit on sale, since it'll probably release at $100 Canadian, which is absolutely ridiculous for a game. Hence why I'm going to go, well, I'll just wait for it to pop on a decent sale and go for it. And honestly, if it isn't that good, it'll probably go on sale pretty quickly. Orcs Must Die. Dean introduced me to this game and it's been quite fun to play through. That was weird. We got the entire game recorded as well as its DLCs. We might also have a couple rounds of Endless to add in to some fun alongside that. And it will take over for Warcraft 3 Reforged series once that's done. Speaking of, I have Reverse StarCraft and Warcraft 3. I'm going to be doing these in the future. I saw some StarCraft gameplay on YouTube, and while I thought it was nice to watch, I honestly thought I could do better. And I think that the same thing of Warcraft 3 Reversed. I saw some footage, but it was never like the complete videos of it. I think it's still being made, but with some of the campaigns are finished, I could start with those. And both will be going up around the same day, starting sometime in the summer or fall. Probably going to be leaning closer to the fall, after I've gotten through the original chapters of StarCraft campaign in Mass Recall. And of course, Warcraft 3 Reforged. I kind of need to add that in there. Speaking of the reverse campaigns, I still need to do the normal campaign for Warcraft 3 Reforged. That's a spelled mistake there, few requests to play it. Now I'm unsure if those people are still watching. I'm going to honor my promise to make a series on the campaign. And this is going to likely start up after Warcraft 3 co-op missions have all been uploaded. Or maybe beforehand. I'm not sure which. We also have Nightmare and Real Scale StarCraft 2. I've been also wanting to do this for a while as well. I'll be playing through the Nightmare difficulty mod, or I'll play through the Nightmare difficulty mod well before uploading the first episode, so I can play the Real Scale afterwards, but closer to the time that it will be, but both will be updated to the channel at the same time. Both will be challenging, but I intend to come out on top. As seen with my Dragon Age 2 campaign, I can be rather stubborn when it comes to difficulty and trying to figure out how to get around certain roadblocks. This will also be going up alongside the reverse campaigns. Yes, that's 4 videos in a day, likely a Friday upload. Put a pin in that, or maybe put a slight caveat on that. Potentially, maybe not. It depends on how much I can get recorded ahead of time. No Man's Sky Permadeath. I think it's about time I play it as a series once more. It's been enough time since I played it as a series, and probably should fix that. Granted, probably going to end up waiting for 1 or 2 more updates, but it's high time we get to that. And might actually be after the next update that we do it, because I plan on having this series replace Star Sector once that one has come to an end. And I'm not going to spoil it, but I am kind of I am in the spiral ramping up towards a big sector conquest. That's all I can say. Alright, a new series recap, just once again. Dual modded Minecraft Let's Play series, Medieval RimWorld Overhaul Let's Play, RimWorld City Builders 2.0, Palworld Solo, Dragon Age Inquisition, Orcs Must Die, StarCraft and Warcraft 3 Reverse Custom Campaigns, plus Warcraft 3 Nightmare Difficulty and Real Scale StarCraft 2 Custom Campaigns, and No Man's Sky Permadeath series. I think I missed one. No, I did not miss one. Never mind. This year, I'm going to have a lot of existing series come to an end due to be complete, so there should hopefully be plenty to replace. And we're going to talk briefly about December dailies, because once more, I'm going to be going back to that, since we actually had while it wasn't a perfect run-through of December dailies, we surprisingly did pretty well, and it seems to be a good time to have a lot of people viewing it and gaining new subscribers, so I'm going to go again this year, and I'll hopefully make it bigger and better. A few series for just that month are planned, but this will likely consist of a lot of existing series so that they can be finished within this year. We'll update closer to the month as to what I have ready to go. But here's what I got planned so far. I got RimWorld 100 days on each of the starting scenarios in the base game, DLC, and Vanilla Expanded, and I got a couple of ideas in case there isn't enough to go around. Rise of Nations, Alexander campaign, Cold War campaign, and one video for Conquer the World campaign. That effectively will be just one giant video. Prison Architect with a legendary prison. I have 30 episodes in the month to build a prison to hold all legendary criminals for a double episode time on the final day, and ending with the prison being sold or put into jail, either or. Not sure if we're going to succeed on that one, but hopefully our time with playing Prison Architect will prep us for that. And then a lot of the games that we're going to be finishing off this year, so Stardew Valley, Age of Empires 2, Star Sector, StarCraft Mass Recall, Warcraft 3, Reforged, the normal campaign, I am going to finish this year once I start it up. Cursed Crew, if it's still a series by that time, though whenever it returns to updates, we'll return to get update to the game whenever it happens. So if there's a big one closer to December time, there will be a series on that. Normal Prison Architect series, probably going to end before that point. Civilization 4 Caveman to Cosmos, 100% going to be ending. No idea how I haven't won this game just yet. And it might end up be that, hey, a lot of the series is going to be basically extended to an hour long. I still have a lot of banked up footage, but I'm not going to do that just yet, since most of the time when I play Civilization 4, it's in between when I'm taking a break from working out. Anyways, I didn't mention Dragon Age 2 because I don't think it's going to be going on by that time. I hope it's not going on by that time, but I might also try to end it in December if it still is. And lastly, potentially some long play series from some of the games. Time will tell for that one, and I may still add more to this list as time goes on. Currently, I don't have anything ready to go for this, but I do plan on getting the Rise of Nations stuff out of the way pretty early on, so that way I have a full set ready to go. I still think I have from a year or two ago some December dailies stuff that I haven't fully uploaded yet, so I think I'll also try and get that stuff uploaded as well. Anyways, some miscellaneous things. We'll rapid fire through these. New series will be going up on the Rumble channel, and I'm considering a third site to upload to. Not sure what site I'm going to. I'm going to start to aim to make some better intros and outros. I know I've been saying that for a while, but this time I plan on I'm going for it, and have a couple ideas for some of the series, like for the Minecraft series. Gonna have that hopefully ready in advance. Going back to some uniform thumbnails again, since I've got a more stabilized schedule, which should hopefully continue to improve. I still gotta make a lot of these, and most of this, and both those points are gonna apply more to the newer series that I have yet to start up. Or maybe even a couple of the ones that I recently did, like Cursed Crew. I might do one for that. Back to working on the Discord server channels. That shouldn't take very long, provided it doesn't slip my mind again, which it has in the past. And for now, for the video series, it's kind of everything. Alright, schedule update. Here's what I got currently going on at the moment. It's kind of fairly sparse at the moment. And then this is what I plan to update into. So as you can see, the text in blue is well, the 1.5 for the 31 days of RimWorld, and it'll be going back to a Sunday afterwards. I also got the RimWorld modded series going on Sunday. A big thing to note, Star Sector will move to where Stardew Valley is as well, so I can have those two join up with each other. I'm not sure when that's going to happen, probably when I'm ready to go with the Minecraft. Nothing changed on Tuesday, Wednesday, Pal Worlds, 30 minutes to an hour, maybe. First episode is going to be my first time in Pal World, and that was on a server with Dean. The yellow text Dragon Age Inquisition is going to replace Dragon Age 2 once that's done. Caveman to Cosmos and co-op is still sticking there with the yellow text Dean co-op, or Deep, apparently. I spelled Dean's name wrong. I didn't even notice that until now. Anyways, The Orcs Must Die, either 30 minutes or one mission, will be uploaded on Thursdays. Fridays will be completely on Minecraft, and Saturdays will still be Oblivion. Now, when the StarCraft series, all that StarCraft custom series starts coming to this, I forgot to put Warcraft 3 in on Thursday as well, but Warcraft 3 would be coming in on Thursday. Anyways, with the Minecraft, I'm not sure if it's going to stay on Friday or if it's going to move to, say, Saturday. We'll see on that one. And I might even take a pause on a couple of these series. Who knows? We'll see. But anyways, that's all for now, folks. I'm very tired, so I'm going to get this edited up a bit and then go to bed. Or maybe I'll just upload it as is. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take it easy.